So, everyone's talking about it, now it's my turn. So, I'm sure we've all heard by this point that SpaceUK, the guy who beat, like, every single hard Geometry Dash level in, like, existence, he's a hacker. But, here's the thing, let's never talk about it ever again. And I bet you're thinking, Uppy, this is pretty hypocritical that you're making a video saying to stop talking about SpaceUK, and you're talking about SpaceUK, and to that I have to say, shut up. I usually don't comment on like these different controversies and stuff like that, but I felt like this is one where I felt like I had to. I don't want to talk about something unless I feel like I have something to say. Like, I'm not just gonna regurgitate the same opinions that everyone else does, like the, you know, that like Buzz Lightyear meme with like every single copy of him in existence. That's like most of Geometry Dash YouTubers, but that's not me. I'm different. I'm the Woody with the special like Woody written on the bottom of his boot. Plus, I feel like I'm not really contributing to the problem here because I have a pretty small audience. Let me explain. SpaceUK has been someone who's been in the community for about 3 years now, but has only been really popular for about 2 of those years. But he won top player or whatever at last year's GD Awards, and he's become pretty well known. People liked him. A lot of people liked him. So it was a big stab in the heart for a lot of Geometry Dash players who just generally looked up to him. But this has happened so many times at this point that I thought by now people would just move on, I guess. Or just not make as big of a deal out of this as I thought. Like, even Moist Critical talked about this. And I see a lot of people saying that they think it's cool that a lot of people from the outside world, outside of the GD community, are kind of looking in and giving their opinions on the situation. And to be honest, at first, I also thought it was cool, until I took a minute to, like, think. Tell me, what is the #1 thing that hackers want? That's right, it's attention. And what's happening here? SpaceUK is getting attention for hacking. A lot of people said that SpaceUK's career is over now. I would argue that this is the peak of his career. His goal was to get attention, he got it, and now he's getting more attention than pretty much anybody in Geometry Dash history, or at least in like the top 10 now. I wouldn't be surprised if Keemstar just came back with another drama alert and started talking about it. I'm sure we all know the big marketing quote by now, all publicity is good publicity. So at this point, this is what I think we should do. Let's get SpaceUK's name out of our mouths and move forward from this with the knowledge that we have now. Let's be more careful about letting people on the demons list. Let's actually check to see if people are hacking in the most obvious ways, like SpaceUK did, and let's stop giving hackers attention. Oh, and also another thing, I really hope that we also don't let him back into the community. Does anybody else remember that whole Xander hacking scandal? Xander as in Xander, not to be confused with Zhander. People thought it was legitimately funny that he hack verified the top 1 demon because of how shameless he was about it. He barely had any repercussions whatsoever, so in my opinion, that opened the doors for a lot more hackers to come in and say, huh, maybe I should give a crack at this. But all I'm saying is that situations like this, where hackers have almost no repercussions whatsoever or get a lot of attention, inspires a lot of new hackers to come in and look at this and say, hey, I want to do this now, I want attention, and I want to see how far I can go with this. I am clearly very passionate about the Geometry Dash community, if that hasn't been obvious by all the videos in the past I've made about it in that mini documentary I made. I just want the best for this community, and I hear nobody's saying this, so here you go. Let's stop giving hackers what they want. Alright? Okay. I'll see you guys in a few months.